Hey everyone, welcome back to another solo dungeon run, and today's dungeon is going to be the Blessed Crucible over in Skyrim. So, you may have noticed I've got the bear out, because he's going to be very important for some of the bosses here. Kind of like the last one, Celine's Web, this is kind of tricky to solo by yourself, so I thought I'll bring the extra firepower. The bear. I know typically I don't like using the bear, but he is kind of useful in this dungeon. But would that count as soloing if I'm using the bear? That is a good question. Right. Trash in here.
Trash!
This trash.
Trash!
And we speak to this big boy here.
Tough enough for Crucible. Maybe not. Maybe you fight me. I smash you to bits.
Okay, this big boy's not too bad. Yes, he does fear, which is annoying. I know it's like my biggest weakness. You want to get out of the way of that, because that does send you flying. Like in Skyrim does that. I wouldn't want to call it a glitch, but I guess it's the thing that giants just do. They just launch you into the air. So yeah, if it hits you with that, you do get you do shoot up into the air. I mean, this is one of the few times I don't mind fear, because you've got the space. And got a bear. Please do stop, please. And he's dead. I've still got my new Moon Priest armor on. I do kind of like it, actually. I do like it. I do like the little green jags. I'm not sure about the boots and the gauntlets, but the rest of it's fine. I mean, it's not my least favourite part. I'm not really keen on the mask. That's why I'm wearing the demon mask instead. Right, just going ahead.
Over here.
He's part of the story. He kind of tells you. I can't remember what he actually tells you. But I know he sneaks in to give you a hand.
New challenges appear from the cold wastes. Are they worthy?
Now, this is the fight that you really want to have your. You really want your bear. Not so much for the mob here, but
Impressive. Let's see if they can handle something a little harder, eh?
well, as you can see from the hit point bar there, it's going to be a boss fight soon, so. These guys. Thank you, Falcon Scoria.
It looks as if there's some fight in our challenges after all. Take them down.
See this bit here, it kind of makes me wish there was like a proper arena mode in Skyrim. Because I know there was one planned that never made the cut, but I kind of wish it was more like. I mean, I suppose there's that den that you can go into. Really an arena, and kind of just went in there and murdered everyone.
Congratulations. You've passed the first trial.
Yeah, they bested the finest sloths, drunkards, and fools we had to offer.
Adorable. Shall we give them a pendant?
I say.
Right, for
Let's
this
see how
bit
these
here,
soft
you want to
shoes
focus
against
on
a real
her first, the Khajiit.
To arms.
She's the group healer, she heals. But if you keep attacking her, she'll attack back. So if you don't, she just starts healing everyone else. I mean, be mindful of the Nightblade and the Orc, because they get really annoying. As you can see, she's gone into werewolf form, so she can no longer heal people, so you're fine to target anyone else, but given that she's low in health, just focus. Like I said, you want to be mindful of that Orc and the Nightblade, because the Orc will batter you, will send you flying. The Nightblade will just jump you. He'll do that teleport strike thing. With the Mage, he's the least scary of the bunch.
Use this to defeat them.
Oh yeah, if you need help, there's can't really see it because the Mage is in the way, but there's potions down there that you can use. I don't need it. I'm doing okay. Just finish him off, and now we just focus on the Mage. The least dangerous of the bunch, especially when he goes to the werewolf form. That's something I find with this fight. That actually, I find them actually easier to kill once they're in a werewolf form, but I find them less threatening. I mean, the two Magicka-based characters. Stanima one's not so much. And yeah, I don't know, you've just heard there. You get accused of cheating even though we didn't cheat. We didn't use any potions, we didn't even use our own potions, so thanks to that Dark Elf, now we're glitchy there. Right. There you go. This is kind of cool. I wish that was my thumbnail actually. Oh well, we'll leave it. It's quite broken up as well, this dungeon, so excuse me. Just need to some moisture in my mouth. No, Battle Mage should have a dry mouth. So be full moist.
Hey, phrasing!
That's gonna get taken out of context. Right. Need to go down here. Suppose if you were in a group, you're best like sort of luring all the mobs down here, sort of like bottlenecking them all. I mean, there's quite a few opportunities where you get to bottleneck them. It's actually a really important bit coming up that you need to, if you're soloing it especially, you need to bottleneck. But we'll get past this next boss, who's a little wood elf. Well, she's not little, she's taller than me. I think she's a wood elf. Oh, look at her, she is quite tall. I mean, I know bosses are generally taller, but even wood elf bosses are not that big. Just tall. No, she probably is. Probably is a wood elf that just probably made her extra taller so she wouldn't get mixed up. Right. This next bit's quite a few important tips I'm going to give. First one being
We don't abide cheaters in the Crucible. Double rations for the team. Speed ahead. Let the grand melee begin.
bottleneck here. Like, don't be overly ambitious and try and grab every single person in the arena. Just grab certain groups. As you can see, it gets really fine. Oh god, oh god. Okay, that's that's the worst I've ever done there. I guess it's the Let's Player's curse, as they say. But yeah, even there, it got a bit hairy. But do try and bottleneck them and make sure you do get your recoveries and armor buffs. I mean, over here it's not too bad, because a lot of them you can just kind of take out with ground AoEs. And the ranks are a bit thinner over here. I really hate this bitch.
Now for the true test. I've tamed the most exotic and dangerous beasts from the dark.
Right, second most important tip. It should be kind of obvious what's happening next. Monster's just going to come out that door. Don't try and attack, because it does glitch it out a bit. It's like everywhere in the first part of the Everhart zone. Same again here, try not... I mean, here it's not too bad, but you will get like bombarded with poison if you're not careful. Just move it a bit closer. Pardon the chair. What's the original name for a scorpion? Yeah, this guy you want to be careful because he does spout poison everywhere. He does stun. He's hit by his tail. Right. Probably the most important bit I'm going to tell you here. Whatever you do, do not set ground AoEs, anything, or like dots or anything like that right now. Wait for this animation to end, because if, as you can see just there, the Troll King just jumped out of that gate and stomped the Arena Master or Beast Master even. Because if I had ground AoEs there, it would have aggroed the boss. I mean, the animation would still play, but it wouldn't kill the Beastmaster, and if the Beastmaster's not dead, you can't proceed. I mean, I'll show you what door you're meant to go through next, but we'll just kill the Troll King first. he's not too tough. He just does a lot of jumping and stuff like that. It's kind of stuff that you can expect a troll boss to do. A lot of smashing. I mean, he does have a quite high health regen. He does regen quite quickly if you're not quick for the damage. And just do that ice storm thing that she smashes the ground. And I think he's also one of those bosses where that leap isn't, you can't aggro that leap. So that leap will hit anyone in the party. Although it's not too bad. Oh, normally he isn't too bad. Okay, so soloing it. This helmet's worth it actually, this helmet's quite good actually, the Joking helmet. Yeah, it's really good in PvP. Anyway, so that's Choking then. You can't see her body, but like there should be like that Nord that was the Beastmaster. She should be dead on the ground, because if she's not dead on the ground, this door here will not open. So it's very important you let the animation for the Choking to jump on the Beastmaster complete, so try and avoid setting ground AoEs before the Choking bursts out of there, because otherwise you can like kind of, I don't know how you describe it, but sort of soft lock the dungeon. But anyway, we'll proceed. Just take a drink. I've been recording all afternoon, so here you can just bottleneck.
Set it ablaze.
Yeah, that's everyone. Right, this next boss, yeah, it's who I think it is. Important mechanic to remember. So I'll point it out to you as soon as we get into the fight, or when it's triggered. You probably want to get rid of all his minions first. It just makes it easier. Let the bear deal with the dude. Oh, here we go. So, very briefly you saw that flame astronaut. When that flame astronaut is active, you can't damage him. He's got like a damage shield. You can't touch him. I mean, I made that fight look way easier than it normally is. Not to boast, but normally that fight's longer. But yeah, flame astronauts. Remember that. That's going to be important for the final boss. This is just through here. Yeah, I'm just going to unequip the bear briefly, because I don't want the bear to be stuck up there. This is a cool arena. Yeah, she does that thing that Villis does, where she'll swing an attack at you and you can't like get out of the way. My bear hit. Thank you. Right, there you go, flame astronauts. You have to destroy those before you can hurt her, like the previous boss. Kind of like Celine's web, she kind of learns stuff from her, like, underlings. But I think that's the only thing she kind of learns. She doesn't take anything from other bosses. And she, like, I guess she learned that from King Lewis. Two. I think passive damage you could probably put on her, like dots, while she's got her damage shield up. Providing you do it before she gets, she puts the damage shield up. I'm not entirely sure if I'm honest, but you're best just trying to destroy those things as soon as possible and hitting her with your ultimate while she doesn't have her shield up. They do sometimes float in lava, those things, so you probably, if you are doing it with a group, you probably want someone with range to take care of those. I mean, I think there we go.
My legend live on.
No, it won't. Yep, so that's like the final boss. I say that with a really croaky voice, but yeah, that's Blessed Crucible. Again, I kind of like the last one. I felt like I kind of just blasted through that, but yeah. So I do plan to kind of catch up with up all the dungeons I previously recorded, but like I mentioned in my last video, they weren't to the quality or standard I was happy with, so I'm doing a lot of re-recordings and still working on the house video, still trying to get that sorted. I'm just been playing around with seeing how it house looks and all that. So yeah, so I never know how to end these things, but so I guess I'll end it here. Hope you enjoyed the video and catch you in the next one. Take care and stay safe.